between my meetings, I'm answering messages, emails, trying to avoid my boss. One always has a boss. You have a boss. Your boss has a boss. There's politics the entire time. And sometimes you have a good boss, which I've had. And sometimes you have a Satan boss, like the one I have now. We sent out a notice saying, the Brotherhood of Cuties would like to throw a Christmas party. And I got called in. He said, you can't start a union here. I'm like, maybe you should be focusing on the fact we haven't delivered any work for 2 months.
You go, girl.
I've been in a lot of different cubes. I've been in the half-height cubes, I've been in the full-height cubes. But at one place, they didn't even have cubes. There were just desks. 8 of us, all at desks with little buttons and little phone lines that light up when you're on them. And I'm going, oh, my career is really taking off now.
Well, one guy in the corner of my room talks very loudly on the phone. So I'm clued into all his personal life to a great extent. I hear him talking to this girl he loves. And his mom is giving him hell and things like that. Finally, I said, you know, I hear everything you're talking about. Now I psst, 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 in the corner on the phone. No, something sensitive is going on.
I can see the programmer in the cubicle next to me. Through the reflection in the window. At night, I can see her and what she's doing. Quite often, she's emailing jokes to her sister. I also acquired a webcam. And I set it up so it points behind me. And I have a little window on my computer, which is the webcam picture. And if anybody walks behind me, I can see them.
Okay, so I paper the walls of my cubicle with pictures. I brought in flowers and I brought in my favorite ceramic lamp. I guess I do have more decorations than anyone else in the office, but it's a drab-looking place without all the decorations. I mean, if you really do look at it. And I like getting nice things. Things like oversized fuzzy dice. They go a really long way.
This industry is highly hit by mergers, which means significant layoffs. I've been through 2 of them. My mentality is quite different than the people 20 years older, the lifers. I have no real sense of loyalty anymore because I know they got a business to run and they'll lay me off if it's prudent. I accept that. But for people 15 years seniors, they've given their lives here. For a few mean slip-ups, they're being tossed aside. I'm like, get over it. It's a new world. There's no loyalty anymore. I don't perceive anyone my age thinks that when they get hired here, they got a job for life. What they feel is, all right, I'll get as much as I can from this company, then I'll move on and get more money. Jobs aren't big enough for people. If you ask someone who they are, They define themselves by their jobs. I'm a doctor. I'm a radio announcer. I'm a carpenter. If you ask me, I say I'm a man's McKinney. At certain points of time, I do things for a living.
You're the woman for the man who has everything. You're the type that I adore, so why fight it anymore? Good morning, Amanda.
Good
morning, Mr. Winship.
I'm a fella who likes to work. Some people enjoy tennis. I enjoy work. I enjoy being a leader. I enjoy being the guy everybody looks to. I like the responsibility of having thousands of people working for me. In our world of money, money management's the sexiest job there is. People call me a freebooter, pirate, robber baron. I take it as a compliment. Absolutely. Who developed America? The regulators? The SEC? Or was it the Mellons? Rockefellers? I mean, tell me what they did bad. Oh, Rockefeller shot down some workers in the copper fields. Some people say he exploited them. Well, absolutely. And who benefited? There's still a Standard Oil, isn't there? Mellon's Bank, still around. Listen, how many charities were developed by those people? How many national parks have been preserved by those robber barons? No, these are the giants who built our cities, who built our country. Unless you have losers, you cannot have winners.
Mr. Winship, you wanted me to remind you of your overseas call coming in 5 minutes.
Hey, listen, I'm going to have to cut this short. I need to get back on the phones before the markets close overseas. You know, everybody's working long hours these days. I believe young people working harder than ever before. Well, young man wants to make it. He's got to be prepared to work long hours. And then he's got to go to school nights to learn federal policy. You see, you need to know how to outsmart the regulators to make a profit. Jeez. Christ, if you can't outsmart one little government staff, you shouldn't even come to work anymore. You know, I ought to be their teacher. I've always wanted to teach. Oh, but they don't want a businessman. They only want an academic. Someone with a formalized and, I believe, shallow training. Yes, I think that's what I'll do when I get tired of all this. Get involved with young people. Share my knowledge, my experience, my values.
He has high